everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Cindy Sharkey with Freeman, and we are the official service contractor for the International Pizza Expo and the International Artisan Bakery Expo 2020. This short tutorial will not only help you prepare for your electrical needs, but will help save both time and money so that you can maximize your show budgets and focus on showcasing your products and services. So let's get started. In order to ensure a smooth setup process, our goal is to have your electrical requirements accurately installed and your advanced Freeman carpet laid prior to your arrival on show site. That way you can immediately begin to set up your booth. In addition, one of the most significant ways to save on your show budget is to order in advance no later than March 9th, 2020. For those of you with machine hookup requirements and or multiple outlets requiring distribution of power, you will always want to include a grid layout with your electrical order. The grid form on the left-hand side can be found in the show manual, or you can take advantage of our dynamic drag and drop grid feature for easy electrical ordering on Freeman Online. As you prepare your electrical layout, there are a few things to keep in mind. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can follow this example for a 20 by 20 island booth. First off, identify the main drop location. Be sure to include the power load and location within your booth space. In this case, the main drop should be 2 feet from the side. Next, be sure to designate all the locations you will need power distribution as well as the power requirements and location within your booth. Just as important is the orientation of the booth. For instance, where's the front and where's the back? And of course, let us know who your neighbors are. As a best practice, we do suggest having one of our electrical specialists review your layout to ensure all the details have been accounted for. For those of you in need of machine power, be sure to look at the machine plate for power requirements. You will want to consider the amps, the volts, and the phase requirements. In this example, even though the machine requires 34.9 amps, round up to the next amp offering, which in this case is a 60 amp. So in total, this machine will require 60 amps, 3-phase, 480 volt power, as well as labor to hook up your machine. Because the volts and the amps are offered in specific power increments, we thought this cheat sheet might be helpful. When determining your power order, always round up to the higher option, the next highest option. For example, if you need 460 volt power, then you would order a 480 volt power. Similarly, if you need anywhere between 19 to 24 amps, you should order a 30 amp circuit. It is so important to order the correct amount of power to avoid any delays in setup and to ensure there is no disruption throughout the duration of the event. That is why our electrical specialists are standing by to help make this a great experience for you. So please reach out to them if you need some electrical expertise. Let's talk a little bit about labor jurisdictions. We do understand it is hard to keep track of what you can and what you can't do. In Las Vegas, it is the jurisdiction, the union jurisdiction, to distribute all power as well as under the carpet. Any electrical requirement needs changes to pre-orders. The distribution and connection of all power in excess of 20 amp 120 volt power. The distribution and connection of all 208 volt and 480 volt power, and the distribution of all electrical equipment that's necessary to provide electrical services. The good news is there are several things that you can do as long as you are a full-time employee of the exhibiting company. And they are, you can plug in equipment to any 20 amp 120 volt receptacle. You can plug in up to 6 plugins into one 15-foot extension cord or one 6 plug-in multi-strip at the side or back of the booth. You can hang up to 4 small clip lights per booth. You can also connect your modems, printers, computers, keyboards. You can test and tune your own equipment, and you can run communication cable between machines within the same booth, but you can only do that above the carpet, nothing underneath the carpet. You can mount monitors, including plasma screens, and the installation of brackets. And lastly, let's talk about some really great cost-saving tips. First up, we talked about this, ordering power and labor in advance, including machine hookups by the discount deadline of March 9th. That is a significant cost savings. We also talked the importance of having that electrical grid to include the location and load of your power drops, all outlets, booth orientation, including the surrounding aisles and booth numbers. For machine hookups, you want to make sure you contact a Freeman electrical specialist to review that power order for completeness in advance. You can bring your own extension cords as long as they are 14 gauge 3-wire extension cords for 20 amps of 120 volt circuits only. If you do have a machine hookup, make sure again you order that in advance. If you don't know the time, that's fine. You can always put it in as a will call. But even if you have designated a time, you always want to come see us at the service desk on site and let us know that you are ready. When possible, pre-wire equipment and machinery. That could possibly save you on labor. To avoid any delays in your booth setup, you always want to include an on-site contact in case the electrical crew has any questions about your order. And then lastly, you can bring flat extension cords that are 14 gauge 3-wire extension cords, again for 20 amps of 120 volt circuits only. Again, we are only going to distribute flat cords under the carpet and save. You can save if you want to bring your own. Our promise to you is we are standing by, ready and able to assist you. And I wanted to introduce you to Keith Purser. He is our electrical account manager for this event. He is obviously an expert on electrical and can help you with those power orders. So feel free to reach out to him directly. Either you can see his phone number on the screen or via email. If you, for some reason, you can't get a hold of him, you can always contact our local office in Las Vegas. We have service specialists standing by, ready to assist you. They will be the same service specialist on the show floor with you. They're very familiar with your event, very knowledgeable as well, so feel free to reach out to them if we can assist. And well, we hope that you have enjoyed this short tutorial and you found it helpful. Once again, Freeman, we are here to help make this a great experience for you. So please reach out and we look forward to serving you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.